identifying scam in relationship. Identifying scam in relationships. Counselor Tinidrum. Come home. Na yema counselor. Counselor.
Hello. And then we are talking about identifying scam.
Right.
In your relationship. So when you have first of all, say, and practically, and I say, Bema and our bar, meaning the shisha wadi. We the papa. Only the papa. They were the bar, yes, I say, what is and what, and then yes, and what.
Right.
Now, Valerie, yes, nobody on this earth is as the same as how they talk or speak. I'll explain. Nobody. Obi anywhere see what is in the casa. And obi anywhere see our casa what is in the casa. Now you need to understand that as human as we are, we talk a lot, right, or we speak a lot. And there are many things we say and we wish we can actually achieve or do. But sometimes, some way, somehow, because we are humans, we are limited. It is only God who speaks and does what he says. And in fact, but as man as we are, as men as we are, as human as we are, there are many times we are in a relationship where we make promises and how we wish we have the strength, genuinely strength to fulfill it. But many times it doesn't happen like that. Now, let's go like this. The fact that somebody is not able to do all the things he has promised to do in your life doesn't make the person a scammer.
Okay.
Nevertheless, there are traits, there are things you can look to or watch, and then you know that Akwawe, relationship with it has no future, it's going nowhere. Akwawe is scammer.
Okay.
Or a scam.
Okay.
All right. So number one. Anybody who enters into a relationship with you, propose to you, and tell you, I want to date you, I want to love you, or I love you, but does not show any line of commitment, is a scam. Or a scammer. And I repeat, anybody you encounter, or bow, bear, and the gentleman or the lady actually tells you, me do, me pell, me say me do, but does not show commitment, is a scammer. Why? Number one, you cannot love and not dedicate time.
Okay. Okay.
The time you spend with me will determine your commitment to me. No money. Eti so will be ba nche oba a wo hweme bema no ka kire wo say me do na oyo oba oye bema, because we are talking about both parties. Now doku shame, but the person says that I am too busy that I do not have time for you. Me say, don't trust the person. Why? Because the level of your commitment is a sign that you are ready to pay a price.
Okay.
So time is a factor and also an evidence that you are not a scammer.
Okay.
Whoever you can spend time with is somebody you don't love. So when it comes to somebody saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, and my sister, the person cannot actually dedicate time. Now, somebody will also say that, or you're a busy person.
Right.
Wouldn't marry. But what marry what is sex? Sister, see. Dear lady, listen. Bear man will need time. Or you're very busy. Or he's so committed to his work. He doesn't have time. Every day, he has actually a story to tell you. The whole week he's booked. He's very busy. The less busy he becomes, the next thing is, I miss you. I want to see you for sex. This, you are dealing with a scammer. Now, you are not safe.
One more in between. Be 2 weeks. Mona. Hi.
Okay, so
how are you?
I'm still talking about commitment.
Commitment and time. Yes, sir.
You are dating someone, and for 1 week, won't turn in car.
Yeah.
2 weeks, won't turn in car.
Right.
1 month, won't turn in car. In fact, the question from the other line is that, how far have you tried to reach him?
Okay.
Okay. If you have tried all the means, but he still ignores you and pretend not to hear the messages you've been actually sending through whoever you know to him, then you must know that this person is not actually ready for you. You are still dealing with a scammer.
Okay.
Now, when we talk about a scammer is somebody who presents what it is not to you.
Okay.
Period. Adi ekuran what they chero nentisa.
Nentisa.
A case, by engine them.
Kwashe.
They come to present themselves to look as if they are willing to pay the price, but they cannot pay the price. You see, regardless of how busy a man is or a lady is, then you should be able to call once a while. You should be, in fact, how busy you are, you should be able to call and communicate your busy schedule.
Right.
Say, I'm busy, I'm moving, I'm sorry. For 2 days, I will not be able to call you. I'm fasting, I'm traveling, I'm sorry, I'm doing. Once all these things are not communicated to me, somebody is coming you. So whoever claims to love you, but cannot be committed to you with time, no money, with time. Do you know why I'm saying no money? Because anybody can give you money.
Anybody can give you money.
Anybody can give you money. Or your bow, or your bemo. Anybody can give you money.
Right.
Anybody. In fact, your normal friends can even give you money.
Exactly.
In fact, anybody who loves you or like you, I would say, can even give you money. Giving money to whoever you claim to love is not a sign of love. It's a sign of appreciation.
Okay.
So that you will not think that because he gave me 10,000 Ghana, he loves me.
He loves me.
It's not true. Because he gave me 1,000 Ghana, he loves me. If a man has and can give to get what he wants, he will give to get what he wants. You can't call it love. We call it selfishness. Or the mouth, no watch BB. Or the mouth, no when you BB, and you wado. So when it comes to scammers, or when it comes to somebody who is scamming, how do you identify them in your relationship? Okay. The first thing to do very well, please pay attention to their commitment.
Their commitment.
Time. Commitment, time.
Okay.
Number 2, their finances. A scammer does not give, they take. Bema or yes scammer. I want to be trained.
Right.
I was so dull or pale. Or my 1,000 or just 1,002. Dear lady, watch. Bra, humanity patrol. Bra, number 1,000. Obeto time with mama ono. Obeto boxer shorts with mama ono. Obeto singlet to mama ono. Ninku se una auto. First name yawa. Mema trimu nya wode. Say we share.
Right.
And yes, share. I am taking back what I gave you.
Wow.
Love does not take what he gives you. Love adds to what he has given you.
Wow. Wow.
Ade abema no ya ne say o mausika no waje kakra. O emphasis here. So mambo bi. So send me o time yi momo send me 10 Ghana why. Oh wow, so ni bibi. O ska wo phone so. My board number be am 0227424. Edini ya apia na woso. Send it.
Pushimana sisia.
Pushiman bo me de beba. Eti woni beba ho so no. O de ba wo no waje mu 700 to ma 300. Oh, I know what's bro 500. That's one more 800. What's up, 300 into my 500.
Right.
But why do man also that? I always say we are here to share.
Right.
Because we love each other.
We are building each other.
No, you are not sharing. He's taking. Now let me explain to this. Any woman a man dates, or you are as a man in a relationship with that lady, but she happens to be a taker and not a giver. And she's always demanding, asking, pretending to be broke. Is somebody, as a gentleman, you should be scared of.
Okay.
In fact, what baby I want my bema. And I repeat, what my bema. But Okotu scripture said the man is the provider. If you say you love me, give. Giving is a commandment from God. And that once you enter into a relationship or into love matters, you need to understand that even though I'm not married to you, I need to learn how to give. Now, giving should be from the two ways side. So I give, you give, we meet together, we move on. Yeah, restaurant it is not every day that the man must be paying.
Okay.
The lady should also learn how to be paying bills.
Okay.
Don't come and tell us that when you say me but to chimpana, not just a koya nene daily or your father. No, don't tell us. Okay, in any way, if the man has accepted that you are not working and I still want to be a father, and they on one asem,
right,
then the baby on boku biano. And the responsibility. Because when you say Abananya Juma, still so on one open. I've no open Juma. I know you wasn't. But where we all work, we are all trying. But every bill is on the man. No, you are dealing with the ladies' scammer.
Ninku ne sichire ne sugar ne bibia chese.
What to bibia koda.
Wana.
What bibia da. Okay? Good relationship. We buy, we take, we give. We settle. Kadiana ekon beton wato. Me manuama. So it's like wow. The end now go to Usia. Another time I'm challenge me koto by ya chill. I said to be brem. Another time was a bit mom to. So you see the thing, a 50-50 yes. But when the balance become like this, 90, 20, 10. Now our ban is also taking in the name or always taking in the name of me our bar bema dear. I was so sure bema yo me ba jo giving and trying about bema bu. That once we are in a relationship, we should be able to learn how to share.
Okay.
To be part of, when we are dealing with identifying scam in a relationship, we are saying that whoever cannot give in terms of finances, in terms of gifts, whatever to you, but they expect they are the receiving end to take than to give. Please, you are dealing with a scammer. In fact, I conclude to say that this is an opportunist.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Number 3, identifying a scam in a relationship. Pay attention to their deeds. If you date a person and the person never changes and always remains as he is, he's a scammer. You change for who you love and you become who you want to become. Not because you want to change sometimes, but what you love demands change. There are many people who are saying, and if you ask them about Obama, then what's say? I love him so much. I love her so much, and I don't want to lose her. And on pay smoking, on pay drinking, on pay anger, on pay way, on pay me PAP, on pay short dresses, on pay this and that. And I think that they want a pen on Charlie, I for keep him. So Charlie, once you know they like, or he know they like, things are for balance things.
No, because say Charlie, any what to
and what to do, and our you juju.
Yeah.
The only way a man or a woman who is in love can adjust is to understand that your deeds matters. Minuma, many year, nema would do me. Many year any be soon me buying me num casasa, net Danny, Nassana, me Simmons, Sisa, your friend did that wait upon the Lord. Your friend will resist the devil and he will flee from you.
My God.
Another sign that this is a scam or a scammer is when you pay attention to their deeds. In fact, their deeds does not match their actions.
All right.
Please pay attention.
Oh, me fro, me yeah 1 to 1 to BCC me we are me fro. Me to fridge ni maba me to we are me fro not 3 days. What?
Pay attention. And I will say this. if you cannot understand something about them, don't believe in them. You see, now me say me from me to me and from. E mo me chire me frɛ wo no. The me ka chire wo, me ka chire wo say ninti na me to me and from. It makes a lot of sense. Sebi enye da bia na uye di painting. Me from ni na ye adwuma. Yen we hwe. E bia out of 100%, e mu 70 me frɛ wo. But 30 me disappoint you. You wait.
Right.
Me from. You wait, you know. E mu 90% man from 10% na me frɛ wo. What is wrong? Your deeds,
right.
your works, and your words are not matching.
True.
So we need to be careful about scammers.
Yes, sir.
The next thing we can look at to know a scammer or somebody who is scamming you,
right,
to love, is when they pretend to be too spiritual, but they are not.
Oh, Papa. Na nipa no do Erade, nipa no do Allah. Intina every time obusa na zakat.
Don't love God so much to go blind over your responsibility. Now let me say it in another words. Don't love to forget that on this earth we have to be responsible.
Okay.
What a man can do with his knowledge,
right,
through wisdom and by strength, heaven will not come and do it for you. When somebody wants to present himself as a scammer,
right,
what they do is that they pretend to put on a nice attire, character and attitude,
right,
which they are not. So this is what they do. They are like the Pharisees. They will not enter, and they will not allow you to enter. You fall in love for them, and when you are in love, they will not make you get out of their love, and yet they don't love you. You will never know until you are able to find out who they are. Now listen. What share will be a Christian and a Muslim? Who free beer by me bompire? Me was sorry. Me bompire. Me I come to. Me bomb. Oh, love. For me now, me niya me de years old. 3 days me did me ever say. Pay attention. Oh, me almost. Mosque ne ye ni nipa ne kasa. Nye sunsun. Yes, I hope be ni na da kofe sunsun. Upo bia ye duane ma kofe sunsun. Upo bia wari sunsun. Ya wari marine spirit. Upo bia tran with them. Ya ma sunsun metra them o.
Shay.
Ye ni nipa na tra. Kwa be na mefa so me ni nipa betra. Ye ni nipa kasa. Communication. So you see, I've gone back to point 1.
True.
When you scammer, me bompa ye sunya me de. Na so me wo kwan a me fa sunya adaje ene me mpren. Be me wo bai. De be waden de ma waden wi. Ene ne bonko mo. Yes, me bompa ye bu no ofre me a metumi jampa ye ne giso se yura. Me bompa ye ma me wi na me frɛ we. Tina me ka be si Kristo ni ba so. Se me ka no kra kyere no wa ha se. Se wo bompa ye na wukun fere wa be jampa no wati wukun uwi ato aso onti ase akobusa nyame se why. A lot of Christian women are too spiritual to forget that the first God on earth is their husband.
It's their husband.
I'm sorry to say, not even God in heaven. And that is why God has allowed you to marry a man to become your head and not your leg. Your head and not your neck. Why? Because whoever you marry, you must submit to. If you don't understand it, please go and hide under a table. And when you are making somebody your husband, you need to understand that this is a man who is going to rule over me the rest of my life. Be pale, mean pale, mean iti. One for will be papa, tiati. Wepra. Iti, we too spiritual, yadasi. But now your culture will be so we any other one. We be too spiritual. Sometimes they fake life.
Okay.
They fake life, but you never know because they've covered up their wrong attitude with spirituality.
Okay.
It's easy. To just send your mosque or call the religious, meetings. Send your yen nioma. Send your call. Sorry, when you cry the call, send your call about to do things. Nyame kra nka ho. So anyone who fakes spirituality to you is a scam.
Okay. Okay.
You cannot be different from who you move with.
Okay.
To be able to identify a scammer, check the group of people around his life. You can easily predict who you are dealing with. If I know your friends, I know what you hear.
Ha. Ha.
And what you hear determines what you think. And what you think determines what you become.
Okay.
Your life in the day is summed up to the people you listen to. My sheep knows my voice and they obey.
Right.
Who you listen to is who you obey.
Right.
And that is why evil communication corrupt good manners.
Okay.
Nti ko ba pa ba ne namfo nye. Boy krachi benne kunupei ba ne namfo nye. Once I look at the friends, I can actually conclude and know who I'm dealing with. If you want to identify a scammer, check the people he moves with, the people he listens to. Because whoever you work with has the ability to influence you very easily. You cannot pretend to be good when your friends are bad. When they keep asking you for things you don't have. They are scammers. When they start temperature and change, you might watch it here. Let's tell you about 2 anymore. You might walk in your mouth, walk a canoe. So did you have your home? And true, the other side, scammers are smart thinkers.
Right.
But they end up bad. Why? Because they think that, you see, smartness is not the same as wisdom. You can be very smart in your work, but you need to apply wisdom to get to your destination.
Right. Yes, sir.
And so just understand that some people are just smart, but they are not full of wisdom. Or start is one antenna, when you have a mammy. Become somebody you want to be. Hey,
me rent a son.
I am passa so. Name be baby says a mamba, Naka be wing.
Okay.
Sometimes you become a burden than solution. Nipa on any train penny, she on any doubt, so dear, or share call for us, she will be answer. Or Casa Bayer Son watching you giant or they be found. Oh, the year, Bayer Son Cocacra. Half a day or Bayon Cacra will be who demanding penny. When somebody want to force you to do what your strength cannot do, you are dealing with a scammer, because most of the scammers, they take from what you are left with so that you be left with nothing. Thank you for today.
Thank you so much, Councillor Diwa Donkoh.